What is good, everyone? It has officially been 1 month since I've used the Ray-Ban Meta, and I think it's time we finally answer the question, are these worth it? What is good, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video with your boy Eddie41. And you guys, it has officially been 1 month since I've used the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Now, guys, this has been a great month. I have used these glasses literally every day. I've gone out of my way to document what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and I really wanted to answer the questions. Are they worth it? Will I use them, or are they just gimmicky? And I think I have the answers to all those questions. So let's jump right into it. First off, I want to say that these surprised me. I will be honest, when I first got these, I thought they were going to be very, very gimmicky, meaning that they're cool, but I wasn't really gonna use them, you know, or that they're cool and they're gonna be flashy, but they're not gonna be useful, right? So I went into this very skeptical that I thought I was gonna like them, and you guys, I love these things, and let me jump into why. So let's start with the good, and then I'll start with the bad. What do I like about this? So first and foremost, let me take them out so I can show them to you. I went ahead and returned the pair that I had originally bought, which was just the sunglass version, and I got the transition lenses. So these, as you can see, they're clear, and when you go outside, they actually turn into sunglasses. So I'm gonna throw these on just because I can't be doing this video without having these on, right? So that's the first thing I would say, is I found myself wanting to wear the glasses. At first it was kind of like, you know, I need to wear them. I need to wear them because I want to make sure that I'm testing and I'm making sure, are these worth it? Are they not worth it? And eventually I went out of my way to wear them because I wanted to. So much so that I returned the ones that I had originally purchased and got these. So that's the first thing, is that they aren't all that gimmicky. They actually are really fun to use. I think that's the best thing I can say. They're really fun to use. For the Super Bowl, for example, we played flag football, and I brought these with me, and I recorded some of the clips. So I'll throw a couple clips, probably just the highlights of myself that you can see what I recorded. And yeah, like, it was so easy. I threw them on, I recorded, we played flag football. It was so easy. It literally got clips that I wouldn't have normally got. And so yeah, I went out of my way to wear them. So I would say that one of the pros is that you actually want to use the glasses. I found myself going out of my way to wear them. I found myself wanting to wear them. I found myself, when I couldn't wear them, wanting to wear them. So I literally was, all the time I was just looking for ways and excuses to wear these glasses. So I think that's the first. And the second good thing I can say about these glasses, and these are in no particular order, just to be clear, is the quality of the pictures and videos. You guys, I was actually very surprised by how good the quality is on these things. Now, mind you, it isn't DSLR level of image quality, or even, it's on par with the iPhone. I won't say it's better. It's definitely not as good, but it is up there. If you showed me two pictures, I definitely could tell which one was the glasses and which one was the iPhone. However, they're pretty damn good. I'll throw a couple examples in there of the videos and the pictures that I took, just so you can see what they look like. But you can see the quality is very good. I don't have any complaints with that. And again, it's super easy. All you do is press this button here to take a picture, super simple, or you press and hold to take a video. They really make it super easy for you to get content, and that's one of the great things about these, is that they're super easy to use, and the quality of the videos and pictures are actually pretty good for what it is, right? It's just a pair of sunglasses. You wouldn't expect the glasses to take as good pictures as they are, but they're actually pretty good. So that's one of the things that was surprising, is that the image quality and the video quality was surprisingly better than I expected. The third thing that I like about these glasses is that they also have pretty good audio quality, surprisingly, right? And the trippiest thing is that, as you can see, there's nothing in my ear, right? It's all just the glasses. So it sounds like the sound is inside of your ear. It's trippy, it sounds so weird, but it actually surprisingly sounds pretty good. Now, mind you, disclaimer, it isn't the top-notch audio quality. I really like my music to sound bassy, beefy, basically strictly listen to hip hop. So they have really good bass, 808s and everything. And these just did not compare to actual headphones, I will say. However, where they do shine is if you want to listen to podcasts, or if you wanted to listen to a video on YouTube or something along those lines, even audiobooks potentially, these are great. The quality that comes through these glasses for those types of scenarios is pretty damn good. I found myself listening to podcasts when I was walking my dogs, or if I went downstairs at my office building to get lunch, I would throw these on, listen to the podcast that I was listening on my way into work. So I really found myself using these more so for podcasts and listening to people talk more than I did music. I did listen to music occasionally, but I always found myself wanting headphones whenever I did. So I would say that the audio quality for audio books, podcasts, or listening to videos, or just people talk, great option for that. For music, not so much. The quality for what it is, again, these are lenses that we're speaking about here, not actual headphones, are pretty good for what they are. The fourth thing I like about these is answering phone calls on this is actually so cool. So for me personally, I just felt so spy-like, so futuristic. Honestly, real story, I was standing in line at Uniqlo. I was ready to buy something, and my fiance calls me, and I literally answered the phone call by just double tapping on the lenses, and I was speaking to her that quick, that simple, in line. The feeling I had of being able to do that was so cool. I literally just tapped my lenses. Think about it. I tapped my lenses and I answered my phone call. Something about being able to answer it on your lenses. Think about it again. I'm answering the phone on my glasses. It was so cool. And I just hang up by pressing double. And yeah, I mean, the real life scenario, if you're walking down the beach and answering the phone, it's so easy, it's so simple. Literally, it's the most convenient thing to be able to just tap away and answer a phone call. Tap again and hang up. So definitely a fun feature to use for sure. And last but certainly not least, I think the biggest selling factor, and these are in no particular order, but I think this is the most favorite thing I like about these glasses. So I would say I saved the best for last. So guys, the AI Meta companion, or whatever you want to call her, that lives or exists within the glasses is so fun to use and so convenient. So literally I could say, hey Meta, what's the weather today? So I think you could hear that, maybe not so great, but you see how easy that was? I didn't have to bring my phone out. I didn't have to talk to my watch. I didn't have to have headphones on. I'm just wearing my sunglasses and speaking to my sunglasses. And it's cool because it's like, I think it's AI, so it's not just like, you know, gonna Google search something for you. It can actually give you formulated sentences and things like that. So the other day, I just to ask it, I was like, what's better, Mercedes or BMW? Just because, you know, I have a BMW myself and I just wanted to see what she would say. And she said something along the lines of, well, they're both good. However, BMW is good for handling and performance, while as Mercedes is good for luxury and comfort. It's up to preference. It's up to whatever you want, right? So like, even to that point, right? It's so cool. The other day I was watching a video on my phone, and you know how when you're watching a video, you can't see the time, you have to kind of like scroll from the top down. And I'm gonna make myself sound like such a lazy ass, but I didn't want to stop whatever I was watching. I was watching a show, so I just asked Meta. I was like, hey, what time is it? And she told me. Like, something as simple as that, being able to ask her the time and she just tells you out of nowhere, is so cool. Honestly, it's one of the best features about these glasses. And mind you, there is gonna be a cool feature coming out that I can't get access to. Trust me, I've tried. I reached out to support. They haven't been able to grant me early access to this, and I'm not sure they will be able to. But the cool thing that I saw that's coming out for these glasses, you're going to be able to ask Meta, hey Meta, look and tell me what I'm seeing, or look and tell me what it is that is, or what is this car, or what's this plant? And she will use the lenses or the camera on the lenses to look at whatever it is you're looking at and give you an answer on that. How cool is that going to be? I can literally be like, hey, look and tell me what type of lizard this is, or what is it that is this chocolate milk? Or I really don't know, but the capabilities and the possibilities of that are just gonna be endless. Like, I could just imagine using that to death. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what it actually is, but the fact that you can ask her to look through the lenses and tell you what you're looking at, bro, once that is released to the public, that's gonna be a game changer. Even just the Meta itself alone, the companion, is so useful to have and so fun to use. Now imagine having that extra layer of capabilities. Bro, so great. I can't wait for that. So definitely whole bunch of things to love about these glasses. Now, the other side, right? What do I not like about these glasses? So in no particular order, right? Just again, first thing, the video, you're limited to just 60-second clips. So that is kind of annoying. You can record up to 60 seconds and that's it. Obviously you can record less, but you can't record more. If you wanted to record more, you'd have to do multiple clips. You'd have to like continuously 60 seconds, end it, 60 seconds, end it. I found myself not needing more than 60 seconds for the clips that I'm needing. I kind of just want to get short clips of whatever it is that I'm doing. So it didn't really bother me all too much, but I could see how some people, and I'm pretty sure eventually I would reach a situation in which I would hope that it covers more. Unfortunately, right now it's only 60 seconds. I'm not sure why Meta did that. Hopefully with the future release of an update or some sort, it'll make the cap longer or no cap at all. But yeah, having it only be 60 seconds is kind of annoying. Again, I haven't really ran into issues with it, but I can imagine myself running into issues with it in the future. The second thing about the video specifically is that you see how this video is long, like I can do this and you can see my entire hand. With these, it only records in vertical. So you know how when you record with your phone and you have it like this, you're recording this way, it only records vertical, right? It doesn't have the long way. So when you try to put it into YouTube or any other platform that isn't your social media apps, for example, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, it looks weird, right? It looks super crop, it doesn't look great, and that's the only way these lenses actually record. For me personally, it is kind of annoying because I would want to use these clips for YouTube, but because they're going to be cropped the way that they are, it may not be the best. I know I could probably use it and kind of make it like my first person camera view, if you will, and kind of, you know, make it kind of play with it, but it would be better if you could record horizontally because that just would make it so much better. I know a lot of people that are using these for content would probably enjoy that a lot more. Not sure why Meta did it that way. Hopefully it's another thing they can fix in the future release of an update, but for right now it's only vertical, and it is kind of a bummer that you can't record in a wider angle mode than what is provided to you. So that's kind of a bummer. The third thing I don't like about these glasses that I kind of alluded to earlier is that the audio quality isn't the best. Now, again, if you're listening to podcasts or listening to people talk or using it for phone, perfect, sounds great. Music, not so much. I am a bit of an audio snob in that I just, again, like I mentioned earlier, I really like my music to sound beefy, super bassy, and really rich, right? I love the Apple Dolby Atmos audio quality that I get through my AirPods Maxes, and it is so much better listening to music through those headphones. It just doesn't compare here. The bass isn't all that great. It kind of, when there is bass, the audio quality kind of like gets distorted a little bit. It just doesn't sound as good, and I really don't see myself replacing my headphones with these. In terms of convenience, yeah, it's great if I want to listen to music, if I don't have the ability to pull out my huge headphones out, but more often than not, or rather in all instances, if I have the ability to use my headphones, I will. I will not use my glasses unless I cannot use my headphones, right? So I guess that's the convenience about it, but the audio quality itself is not the best, and I just don't see myself listening to music with the lenses. Fourth thing I don't like about these, which I mentioned earlier, is that if you get the shades, if you get just the sunglasses, it limits where you can bring these, right? So again, if you want to bring these indoors and you want to wear sunglasses, hey, that's on you. If you want to do that, please go ahead. I personally just felt a little weird wearing sunglasses indoors. So I would say that that's another thing, is that if they're just strictly sunglasses, it does limit where and how you can wear these. Like for example, right now I'm wearing them and I'm perfect. I can see perfectly. I can talk into the camera and I don't look like a douche, right? But if they were just sunglasses, I probably would not be wearing them to make this video. So that's one thing I would say, that they're not the easiest to wear if they're sunglasses indoors. So I would recommend the transitions if you want that. If you don't care, then by all means get the sunglasses, but definitely I would say that the transition lenses were a game changer, because now it allows me to both wear them indoors and outdoors, and even on target runs. So definitely one of the gripes with this is that if you were just to get the sunglass version or just a shade version, it does kind of limit where you can wear these. And the last thing I would say that I don't like about these glasses is that you're not able to snooze message readouts or notifications. Now, so you know how when you wear AirPods and you're connected to your phone, if a message comes in, it can read it to you. It says, message from blah, blah, blah. This is what they said. You know, would you like to respond or reply? With these, I'm not sure, maybe I just don't know how to snooze it. In order to do that, you have to go to the app, open it up, go to settings, turn off read messages, and that's when it stops. If you wanted to turn it back on, you have to go back to that whole same process. And yes, I know it's not that much steps, but it's annoying, right? I honestly just want to be able to tell Meta, hey, can you snooze notifications or press a button or do something that snoozes it? Because literally, that's the one thing I would say about these glasses is that whenever it was reading my notifications, I had already read it on my phone. I opened up the messages, read it, and then for some reason, it still would think that it needed to read it. And yeah, it was kind of annoying because I'm like, I don't need to hear that. I already saw it, shut up, right? And yeah, it was kind of annoying, and I just wish that you could snooze it somehow. I don't know how, maybe it's just me because I'm a noob, but definitely kind of annoying that if you have it on, it's kind of a drag to turn it back off, and then once it's off, it's kind of a drag to turn it back on. Right now, I just have it completely off. I don't think it's a feature that I want to have to continue to toggle back and forth, so I just defaulted to have it off. So that's one thing too. It is cool when it read it to you, but not being able to snooze it was kind of annoying. So all that said, guys, both taken into consideration, the good and the bad about these glasses, my final conclusion on these lenses is I love these things. So all gripes aside, I think that all the good things definitely outweigh the bad. I find myself wanting to wear these. It's definitely a gadget that I see myself using pretty long term. I was pretty sold on these, to be honest with you. It was fun to use them. I went out of my way to use them. The convenience of having the ability to record or take a picture whenever I needed to and didn't have my phone was awesome. The clips I was able to get from just playing football was great. I found myself wanting to go out just so that I could use my glasses. So overall, I think that these are definitely worth it in my opinion. And this is coming from someone that is not really a super duper tech person. I do like my tech, don't get me wrong, but definitely more of an average person when it comes to that. And I still really like these glasses. So I would say definitely worth the hype. I would highly recommend these if you're in the market for some smart, cool gadget that you're gonna have fun using. I would highly recommend these. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys were on the fence about these glasses, that I helped you either decide to buy these glasses or not to buy these glasses. Really up to you right at the end of the day. But yeah, guys, it's been a fun month. I really did enjoy using these glasses, and I think it's safe to say I probably will keep them and not return these glasses. So with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until the next video, guys,